Next, we will perform some additional mathematical operations like incrementing values, decrementing values. This will be useful in multiple situations. First, we will see how to increment a value. For that, I'm using a variable called a score, and I'm giving a value as 0. And if I need to increment value, then I can use one more variable, and I can call our first variable score plus 1, and I can print using our print function. Okay. If I execute this, we will get the value as 1. If I change the increment value to 2, and if I execute, then we will get the value as 2. And suppose if my starting value is 100, then it will print as 100 plus 2 as 102. We can also write this in another way. So I will remove our second variable, and to add to an increment, I can simply add a plus sign and is equal to and the number which I need to increment, and I can print our new value using print function. So if I execute, we will get 101. So instead of adding one more variable, we can directly pass the plus sign and the increment value. Similarly, we can see how to decrement a value. So instead of plus, we need to put minus sign, and if I execute, it will print as 99. And when we change the decrement value as 3, it will do 100 minus 3 and print as 97. This is how increment and decrementing a value works. Similar way, we can see how to multiply or divide also. Suppose remove all this, we'll see how to multiply a number. So I will call my variable as number, and if I need to multiply my number into 2, we know that to multiply we use asterisk is equal to sign and the number which we need to multiply. Print the output, we will use the print function, and if we execute, we will get the output as 20. If I want to replace my number to 15, and if I execute it, it will print the output as 30. Similarly, we can divide also. To divide, we need to put forward slash. If I execute, it will print 7.5 as the output. If I put 100 as my number, and if I execute, it will give the output as 50. Next, I will give an assignment for you peoples. So what you have to do is you need to create a program using the mathematical operations we have learned and f strings that tell us how many days, weeks, months we have left if we live until 90 years of old. So this is the assignment. So I will give you one hint. We have 365 days in an year, okay, and 52 weeks and 12 months. So using this, you need to create our program, which will show us how many days, weeks, and months left if we live until 90 years of old. So if you are facing any difficulty, I will show you people's how I wrote it. So I'm using one variable called age, and inside that I'm saving the current age of that user. We know that the total lifespan is 90 days, so I am assigning that value in another variable, and now I am finding the balance years, so it will be our total lifespan minus the age. Okay, so we got one value, and now we are trying to find the balance life days left. So to do that, we will multiply this into 365, because we know that per year we have 365. And to find the remaining months left, we will multiply our year into 12. So then we will get the count of month. Next, to find the weeks, we will multiply the year into 52. Then we are printing our output. So we will execute and see how it works. So it's asking the user to enter an age. I'm putting my age as 56. So it will print that we have 12,410 days left and 1,768 weeks and 408 months left. If I execute and if I put my age as 89, it will state that I have only 365 days and 52 weeks and 12 months left. Okay, hope you understood this little program. Next, I will give one more assignment to you peoples. So you have to create one tip calculator. I'll show you how our tip calculator should look like. Okay, please don't refer the code now. So it's asking to enter the total bill amount. Suppose I'm putting as my amount as 125 not 46. Okay, now it's asking whether I need to give any tip or not. So I'm putting that 12 I need to give to my uh, waiter. So if suppose we are going with multiple peoples and we need to split these amounts to those, we can put that also. So it will give that the total amount payable per each is 27. Okay, like this you need to create a tip calculator. If you feel any difficulty, you can refer the code which I have written here. One spelling mistake is there, I will correct that also. Okay, so first it will print that a statement which says that welcome to the tip calculator. Next, in a variable I am saving the total bill amount. Next we are in another variable we are storing how much tip we need to give, and next in another variable we are saving the number of peoples which the bill need to be splitted. Now we will check the tip percentage by dividing the total bill by 100 and the tip multiplying with the tip percentage. Okay, then we will convert it as an integer and save to this variable. Next, total payable per person we are finding. We are adding the amount with the tip percentage. Then we are finding how much each person need to pay by dividing the total amount by the total number of peoples, and finally we are printing it.